Hey everybody, we're going out for frosty chocolate milkshakes!
Oh man!
And by that I mean we're playing the Simpsons arcade game!
Welcome to Let's Play The Simpsons, the arcade game. Oh no, they robbed the place. I'm going to be playing as Bart, and Ogre's going to be playing as Homer. We'll maybe try to mix up the characters later on, but we'll see how well that works. Because I think which character you play as is actually dependent on which slot you're playing as.
Yep, player 1 is Marge, player 2 is Homer, player 3 is Bart, and player 4 is Lisa, which we'll probably never do.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you could maybe select a different character, but it seems to be consistent with which player you are, like player number you are. So we're probably just going to be stuck as Bart and Homer.
But this is
buttons! Waggle joystick!
This is a bit of childhood here, because I remember Chuck E. Cheese used to go to had this game. And damn it if I didn't try to beat this game, and it got to the very end and lost. And we ran out of coins.
Well, we just happen to have a whole lot of coins.
Yes, we do. By pressing this button. Boom!
And now we're gonna smack guys a whole bunch.
If anybody knows anything, this is like the first licensed Simpsons property out there. This is the first video game they've ever had made. And by that, I mean, it was made when like season 1 was just finishing up, and season 2 was like halfway in broadcasting. So, you are going to see... So a lot of this stuff ain't gonna make sense for a lot of you.
Yeah, it's kind of an older game, and...
This is old school. This is the point when you and I were like in kindergarten when this stuff was showing up.
And it was a different time, too, so like The Simpsons even felt differently. It felt more like a cartoon.
Well, it's always been a cartoon.
Well, I mean, it's always been a cartoon.
It's that semi-realistic attitude to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a cartoon. It would be silly to say otherwise. But it feels... like, the older Simpsons feels more cartoony.
And of course, this guy is from the Bart the Daredevil episode where they're watching wrestling, and he pulled a wrench out of his pants to smack the guy behind him with the ref not watching. It's a foul, ref. You know it's a foul. So now
if the ref didn't see, he wouldn't watch it.
But now we gotta beat him up instead. And of course, this is Konami here, so it's an early beat 'em up that if we get close enough to each other, we get a chance.
Oh no, he smacked us apart.
You smacked us apart before we can do it.
Yeah, if you get smacked apart, then you... if you get smacked apart, you will lose your thing, but and separate. But hey, right up until then.
Yeah, I mean it's combo tag. I mean, it's kind of fun and awesome. Fun. It's just The Simpsons.
Yeah.
You have to have fun.
Yeah, it's an arcade game though. It's pretty basic. Overall, you got a jump button and an attack button, and your D-pad moves you around. And like depending on how you mash buttons or if you push a button in the air, and tap voice acting in it too.
Those are the actual voice actors, outside of Harry Shearer. Harry Shearer does not voice.
Hit buttons!
Does not voice Smithers or Mr. Burns in this game.
Hitting buttons!
I got third again.
How does that guy get second? He's not nearly as big as Homer.
I appreciate that, boy. Now let's go get you a nuts. Have you go get me a nut from the front.
Krustyland! As we sail in on our head-shaped balloons.
I would be careful around here. Krusty does not lend himself to... what's the word?
Safety.
Exactly. That's exactly the word I want to use, because he does not do that at all.
Ow, my head.
Hey, it's Santa's little helper. Eat dogs, boy.
Eat trash can.
Look, it's Otto Man. His last name is actually Otto Man. His full name is Otto Man.
Box of donuts.
Box of
Bagels.
And apparently Dr. Marvin Monroe had an off day.
That's okay, he can come out here and just kind of chill for a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Millhouse.
Dr. Marvin Monroe, I thought you were dead. No, I was just very sick.
Man, this hammer's strong. I one-shot these guys.
Well, I accidentally used my tire wheel and I took out the guy in one shot.
Just like all of these dudes just frickin' hammer you in the face.
Just hope you don't run out of hammer ammunition.
That'd be silly. Ah, my face. Ah, my other face.
I know that thing's a trap because it's highlighted differently.
It's like looking at the old cartoon animation.
Hey, gorilla, aren't you funny? Oh, don't!
Pick up trash. Other than like generic people Smithers hired, who even are these guys?
Generic people Smithers hired.
Okay.
That's all they are. They're just hired goons.
That's okay. Every evil corporation gets
Again,
hired goons.
it's like early first season. If you want a spoiler, we don't even see Itchy and Scratchy. This is how early into the production it was.
I'm gonna be honest, I was never super fond of Itchy and Scratchy.
In fact, this is beat me from Life as Hell, the original idea that Matt Groening was going to sell, but then he realized that he would have to give up his rights to it, and he figured,
That comic was actually really important to him, so he didn't want to give it up for that. So instead, in his words, he made a whole family of characters that he didn't give a crap about.
and he gave us the Simpsons. And the world gave a lot of crap about them. And of course, like I said, again, really early, so our second boss is a Krusty.
They don't have a lot of established stuff yet, but I don't know, even in the first season, they did a lot of really interesting things. Like, really cool things. And it certainly doesn't help that being in one of these earlier seasons is when the game... Not the game. The show felt more cartoon instead of a little more sitcom-y. Ah, balloons!
Dropped a lot of red balloons.
So they did a lot of silly things that I almost feel like they couldn't get away with without.
Well, trust me, The Simpsons are very much a product of their times. There is no way in hell you can get a show, let alone a cartoon, that has the father strangling the son on repeated occasions. The fact that he still does it is probably only because
It's kind of an established thing.
Discounts there for the cemetery.
You know how many levels are in this game?
8 or 9 or something like that.
Alright. We just beat level 2. Skateboard in the face!
And in case you're wondering, yes, Bart is wearing a blue shirt, and there is a reason for that.
Palette
No.
limitations.
No. To prevent counterfeiting. He wears a blue shirt in official merchandising. That way you know it's official merchandising. He wears an orange. If it's an orange shirt, it's probably a counterfeit. Blue shirt, an actual product. It's the weirdest reason ever.
I'm doing all kinds of crazy cool moves and I have no idea how I do them. Like that little spin thing.
It's just a combo thing. Which, funny enough,
Like, I don't know, sometimes I'll do it on, like, turn, like, on attack 1.
funny enough, Marge has a strange combo in this game. That, if you pull it off completely, she attacks with vacuum. Her vacuum actually pulls off her hair to reveal rabbit ears. But do you know why rabbit ears specifically? It was actually in a cracked article the other day. And it's been, and Matt Groening mentioned it in the commentary for like a season 4 episode on one of the DVDs, is that originally he planned for
Zombies!
It was either he expected the first season to be the finale, like the
only season.
like the only season. You know, God bless him for being that cute. But originally it was going to reveal at the very end of The Simpsons that Marge this whole time was a rabbit.
was a more cartoony time.
Exactly, that's the
When
reason.
they could do simple things like that and go, alright, whatever.
The reason they actually said the reasons they said they weren't doing that was because one,
Size of that moon.
it was too ridiculous even for The Simpsons, which is saying something. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that.
especially at the time.
And two, it would have been too hard to implement because there was like too much stuff. You'd have to like set up too much background for that, so they kind of scrapped it pretty early on. But it shows up in here
Just as a gag.
just as a gag. And of course we leave this poor guy to die. Because screw him. Apparently Krusty's dead too, just when he was gone.
That's depressing.
Grave marker. Which is weird because he had a cross on there and we find out later season that Krusty's actually Jewish.
Of course, that's not established.
Oh, it's not established yet. That's like season 3. And again, this is like season 1 into season 2.
Like, at this point, Krusty was little more than a clown you saw in the background.
Which, do you know what Krusty was originally supposed to be?
I do not.
Homer. Originally, the plan for Krusty, because if you actually look at early designs for Krusty the Clown, he looks almost like Homer in clown makeup. It was the fact that they were going to... Because Bart idolizes Krusty, obviously. And they were going to make the ironic fact that Bart loves Krusty the Clown and idolizes him so much, but yet he barely gives his father the time of the day. But again, it was one of those, I think that's going to be a little too complicated for this whole setup. So they dropped that pretty quick.
That would have been some funny stuff to see play out, though.
May want to put some coins in there, boy.
I got plenty of life left. I ate all those hot dogs.
Get all that food. And of course, it's early on enough you actually play as Lisa, she will eat the food and everything and not complain about it. That episode is one of those infuriating episodes. But we're not talking about The Simpsons, the show. We're talking about Simpsons, the game. Which is, you have to kind of talk about the show because it's a show.
Yeah.
And if you haven't gathered, I really love The Simpsons, and it didn't help that FX apparently had the syndication rights to all of them, and have been playing them non-stop, to the point that they actually played the entire 25 seasons of The Simpsons in 12 days, non-stop with only commercial breaks.
Stage 4, Moe's Tavern. Until next time, everybody, we're going to pick up right here. For whatever reason, Homer's bringing a miner into a bar, but we'll figure out why next time, actually, we probably will.